viewers. Joining us now for a conversation is the Speaker of Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Mr. UT Khader Farid. He attended the inaugural session of the CSPOC. So I'm going to start first by asking him about some of the biggest messages that he thought the Prime Minister, the Lok Sabha Speaker and the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha delivered about the strengths that India carries to the 28th edition of CSPOC, not just as the world's largest democracy, but also as the cradle of democratic institutions. Mr. Speaker, thank you for your time. Thank you for speaking to Sansad TV. Let's first talk about what you thought was the biggest message from the inaugural session, which Prime Minister Modi, Speaker Shri Om Birla and the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Shri Harivansh sought to give out to all the delegates about the importance of 28th CSPOC taking place in India, which is the world's largest democracy and where democracy is a way of life.
Yeah, I think including the Prime Minister and all the dignitaries on the dais have spoken wonderfully. And their message to the country, to the world is, India can lead the world. And India has got all the strength with the tradition, history and culture and visibility and the vision also, with the good human resources for the future. So I think India has the power to lead the world and give a good direction to the world for a better future.
One interesting line that I picked up from the Prime Minister's speech was, and I'm asking every speaker, because all of you have different views about your role and responsibility of being in the chair. He said, you are called the speaker, but you get to speak the least in the House because you have the responsibility of giving a fair chance to every member of the House. Give us a sense of how difficult it is to ensure that you are fair in the chair, you give adequate chance to every member, but at the same time you are also the guardian of the House, so you need to maintain decorum. The responsibility of fairness and decorum of the House lies solely and squarely on the Speaker.
Yes, it is as the say goes, speakers means not to speak. Speaker's duty is to make others speak. And Speaker, even if he is elected from the majority party, Speaker is always a friend of the opposition. He should be a friend of the opposition. Because if the opposition party, they don't have numbers also, and they don't have the government also, and if they don't have a Speaker in the House, they get frustrated. So there the imbalance within the assembly takes place, and a session can't run with the cordial way, with the good faith, and with the good harmonious and nice. For this thing, it's a duty of the Speaker to see that he gives confidence to the opposition members and give equal better chance to the opposition leaders to take up the issues, talk on the public and see what is the point of the negativity of the government. And the government's duty is to listen to them and make a good policy or a good decision which will benefit for the society and the country. Right. And I always tell my ruling members and ruling treasury bench also, we should have good listeners. And I tell the opposition, talking in such a way, they listen you well. So this should be a nature between the ruling and opposition, who is managed by the Speaker, where the session goes on very well. And the protest is the beauty of Indian democracy. It should be there for the better way and a good in a positive nature.
Absolutely, to ensure check and balance. At the same time, send across a message to the citizens that despite the difference in opinion, we are all working for the welfare of people. Let me ask you a question on the aspect of connecting with citizens, because that's been the endeavor not just of the Parliament of India but of various state assemblies as well. Specifically about Karnataka, are there any newer initiatives that you have undertaken to ensure that the assembly and the work, the functioning of the assembly reaches closer to people?
Yes, we have seen that the Vidhan Saudha and the administrative is not only for the MLAs or only for the representative of the officers. It is a public. Every citizen should feel that this is my Vidhan Saudha and this is my building. Further, we have got various different programs we have made it more friendly with the with the common people. So we have allowed our when I was last year, I made a literature festival and book festival within the campus of Vidhan Sauda. All arrangement was done by the legislature, and I allowed all the public, common people to see the assembly hall and enter Vidhan Sauda. So within 3 days, more than 1.5 lakh people came to just see that. And during the session time, we have a special category. Every section of the society should participate. One day the laborers will participate, one day the women will participate, one day the handicapped will participate, one day the transgender stream will be there, one day the scavengers will be there, one day the businessmen will be there, one day NRI. So every one day sportsman. So every section of the society, we invite them, we welcome them from my chair, and a few talks will be given by our treasury bench and the opposition.
So in ensuring this kind of wider outreach in terms of making the procedures more inclusive, how would you define the role of social media? There
may be many negativity in the social media, but it is much as positivity also.
Absolutely.
It depends on the people. Social media is not a problem. The mentality of the people is a problem. If the mentality of the common people and anyone citizen is good, this is one of the best assets we have got. See, before the social media has come, you just see anyone comes and he gives a speech and he goes, and people listen and go. That was the situation was there.
Social media has made it a two-way communication.
Now it is two-way communication. I go and talk.
Let us all